Welcome back to San Francisco. Welcome back to APF 2K8 franchise. Here with the Dragons. We're starting to try to get used to this team. We're going against the Arizona Giants, who have one of the best left tackles in the sport. Justin Atkinson, who had a surprising season last year, and a man who we thought was going to retire in Brady Vaughn, but he's going to give it one more year. But first, let's look at the power ranking. So, a lot has changed so far in the league. The Warhogs are starting off hot going against the Cavs when they won last week, so they go up +1. The Metal go down by 3 since they lost to the Revenge, who are constantly one of the worst teams in the league. Redcoats went down by 2 because they lost to the Crusaders. Flight go up by 1. Sailors go down by 1. Blackbirds go up by 2. Griffins go down by 2. Giants go down by 2. Chicago down by 1. Wolves go up by 2. And the Firebirds go up by 2. And it is not shown the Dragons do go up 1, even though they did lose their first game of the season due to other people coming down. If you look at the Giants, they're in the bottom half of the league. Their top players are left tackle Audric Normandy, wide receiver Stephon Carnitas, wide receiver Casey Griffin, and running back Brady Vaughn. Their best offensive trait is their big play opportunities, and their cons are their inconsistency. They have a 3 offense and a 2 defense. They like to throw to their running back a lot, so Brady Vaughn actually works really well with them since he's lost a lot of his power, he's lost a lot of his speed, but he's made up for it in the receiving game. But this looks like he said is going to be his final year, so this will be the last game against Brady Vaughn. But Casey Griffin's going to be an amazing player to go against as well. But here we go. First play of the game, they give it to Brady Vaughn. First carry, and he gets about 1 yard. As you can see, he's lost a lot of his speed, and him and Montana Young are still not on good terms, making this basically a rivalry game. Now they throw it over the middle to Carnitas, who makes the catch and gets a gain of about a couple. Now Atkinson, under center, also said this might be his last season. He steps back after having that surprising season last year, throws it to Casey Griffin, and gets stopped before the first down. Is Dragons' ball. Now Mike Fine sits in the pocket, throws over the middle to Shepard, who got wide open on the post route for the first. What a play by Mauricio Shepard, former Stallions player right there, making a huge gain. Now Akins gets a play over the middle and gets a good gain of about 9. Akins is almost unstoppable when he gets going. They're now starting to try to put people back here. Fine sits in the pocket, throws it to Welker, wide open, and he jukes and gets stopped by Jeffrey Byram, a first-round pick from many years ago. And now Akins up the middle of the field gets a few yards. It's really sad to see how the Giants have fallen from grace the past few years. They won a championship really not that long ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, and they've just gotten worse and worse. Now the backup running back Cusco comes in the game, and he runs down the sideline for a huge gain. He could start for almost any other team, but he came in and made a big play right there. And again, Cusco is in the backfield. Fine gets pressured and gets sacked up the middle. That was bad blocking by the offensive line. Now again, Fine sits in the pocket, slings it down the field, and it's dropped. What a bad drop by Madison right there, the 4th receiver, I believe. Now Hunt is back in the game at slot, and Fine sits in the pocket, throws over the middle, and it's dropped at the last second by Hunt. It's 4th and goal, and Dragons going for the field goal here, try to get some points on the board. They missed their last field goal attempt last game. Can they make this one? They kick it, and it's barely through the uprights, but Dragons do have the lead, 0-3. Now Atkinson's in the I formation with this Giants offense. He gives it to Brady Vaughn, who goes up the middle of the field. He breaks one tackle. He runs around another defender. Guzman trying to tackle him. He finally does, but Brady Vaughn gets tackled down at the 40-yard line. Giants still have the ball here. Atkinson sits in the pocket, throws over the middle of the field to the tight end for the first. Last year, they had a very surprising season. They ended up, I believe, 6-10, but they started off 6-0, or at least 5-0, or something like that. Now, Brady Vaughn going up the middle of the field, almost getting a first down. using his ball carrier vision since he's lost a lot of his speed. He is over 40 years old at running back. He's a genetic freak. Now down the field, it's almost intercepted. Casey Griffin couldn't have made a play right there, but Atkinson overthrew him by a mile. Third down in inches. Atkinson is under center with Brady Vaughn behind him. Vaughn, one of the best receiving backs in the game here, gets the ball. He falls forward, but he gets a loss of yards. They're going to have to go for the field goal here. They do not. They go for it, and they got it. And now it's Atkinson's ball with the Giants still. He gets perfect protection. He throws to the left side to the tight end, and he gets a big catch and almost a touchdown. That was to Alex Fontaine. And now the backup running back is in. He gets stopped for a huge loss. Giants are now third down and 3. There are only 3 yards to go until the end zone. What can Atkinson do here? Atkinson throws to the left side to Carnitas for the touchdown. Giants are up by 4. Or by 3 because they missed the field goal. And now Akins takes it to the left side due to the stretch. And he gets a good gain of about 3. It's Dragons ball still, third down and 7. Mike Fine sits in the pocket, gets pressured. It gets hit for a humongous loss by Everett. And it's Giants ball yet again. Casey Griffin has been really good so far, but he doesn't throw it to him. He throws it to Fontaine for the first down. I don't know how you could call that a first down, though. Again, Atkinson is under center, changing the play at the line. He's in the empty. So they're most likely going to have to pass. He steps back. He throws it deep. And it's almost intercepted by Zeke Freeman. The Zeke freak right there almost was a pick. And now Brady Vaughn gets the counter play. He gets a good game but is tackled from behind by Nick McCarthy, the stat sheet stuffer at linebacker. Again, Atkinson's under center. He steps back. He throws to the left side, and it's almost intercepted by McCarthy. It was intended for Brady Vaughn, who's out to the left side, and it's Dragons ball after the punt. Akins on the stretch gets some good blocking, goes up the field, and gets a gain of about 9. Akins, the past 2 games, or this game and last game, I should say, has been playing pretty well. Now Fine throwing to the right side, and it's dropped by Shepard. I almost want to call that a defensive pass interference. He got hit before the ball even got to him. But they're not going to call it. Third down and 1 now. Fine. Under center. Drops back. Gets pressured. Over the middle to Madison. Madison makes the catch for the first. Madison is a sneaky receiver. He's nothing special, but he tends to get open when he needs to. Now, Fine. Under center after that big first down play. Oh, screen showing up for Akins here. He gets some blocking down the field. He jukes. He falls forward for almost a first down. Akins showing that he still has some wheels. And now Fine sits in the pocket and gets sacked for a humongous loss by the Giants pass rush. And now they give it the ball to Akins, and he gets maybe a yard, but they're going to go for it here. They're near the red zone, and they only need 2 yards to go. Fine in the shotgun, steps back, slings it to the left side to Akins, who gets the first down on the one-handed spinning catch. Akins is a threat out of the backfield sometimes. Now Fine sits in the pocket, gets pressure, throws over the middle to Hunt. That's Brian Hunt who makes the catch and the first down. They're in the school line situation, but after a lot of penalties, it's third down and goal from the 14. Now Fine throws over the middle to Cooper. Touchdown, Mike Fine to the tight end. My goodness, Fine looking better this game than he did last game. Throwing an absolute dot right there. And now San Francisco's up by 4. Due to the missed PAT. And now he gets rushed right there. It's intercepted by Hicks. He came out of nowhere. It picked that ball off, intended for Brady Vaughn. And he takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Corey Hicks just jumped that ball. Oh my goodness. What a play by Hicks. Not used to him playing those plays, but with Sidney Foster on the field, he seems like he's playing better on that right side than he has in the past. Now Brady Vaughn takes up the middle of the field for the Giants, and he gets a couple yards. We're going to the 2-minute warning here. We don't have much time to go in this half. 2nd down and 8 for the Giants. Can the Dragons get a stop again? They give it to Brady Vaughn. He jukes into the middle. He breaks one tackle. He tries to fight forward, and he does, and gets a humongous 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. Again, Atkinson throwing to the right side of Brady Vaughn, but he gets stopped before he can go anywhere for a huge loss. It's 3rd down and 13. They give it to Vaughn again. Vaughn gets some blocking. He takes it to the right side off the counter and is tackled, and we're going to halftime. They're going to run out of time here. Dragons are going to be up by 11 points. A good game for this Dragons offense, finally, not turning the ball over too much. And thank you for joining the halftime show. If you want to become part of it and have your name listed here, like Dan Dodds, the Patreon link is in the description down below. I also have a Discord link in the description. Thank you for all the support. There's the bronze, silver, and gold tiers, and you can become a player, coach, or owner. All the information is in a separate video that I'll maybe link in the description, but it's also the Patreon link is in the description. Thank you for all your support. Let's get back to the game here. San Francisco back on offense, nearing midfield. It's 3rd quarter. Akins now takes up the middle of the field. He breaks some tackles and falls forward for a gain of about 7. Akins is really good about that. Just keep breaking tackle after tackle after tackle. Now Fine sits in the pocket. Those over the left side, and Easton jumps the pass. Is this going to be a pick 6 for the Giants? And it will be. Fine, being completely fine in the first half, is now thrown a pick 6 already. Dragons back on offense. Give it to Cusco. Cusco goes up the middle of the field, piling these tacklers on top of him, getting about 9 yards. Akins now back. What can they do here? They give it to Akins, 3rd down and 1. He fights and gets the 1st down. Dragons, after having a very disappointing game last week, is trying to show up against this Giants team. Fine now sits in the pocket. He gets rushed. He throws over the middle to Madsen, who makes the catch for about 6 yards. What a play by Madsen, getting open over the middle like that. You don't see that often from him. 2nd down and 4 now. Fine sits in the pocket, throws over to the right side. It's almost picked off, but Moore's coming out off the bench, making a good play for the 1st. This Dragons team was always known to have a deep receiving core that has gotten better over the years. Now Hunt making a humongous catch right there for the 1st down. Hunt is showing that he must have been in the wrong scheme in college, because his route running is actually really good. Now Akins fighting to get a couple more yards, maybe about 5. Now Fine sits in the pocket, throws to the right side to Cusco again. Down the field, he spins and gets hit at the 25-yard line. Brandon Cusco, I believe he also used to be for the Wolves. That's why he got picked up by the Dragons here. Again, I should say, because he was for the Dragons for a while too. And now, again, Welker gets open on the hitch route and gets a gain of about 8. But Montana Young wanted him back because he played so well for the Wolves years ago. Now Fine sits in the pocket, throws to the right side to Shepard. Shepard takes it all the way for a touchdown. Mark another one on the books. Shepard is getting close to leading the league in receptions here, having a great season so far, 2 games in. It's now Giants ball. We're fast forwarding to 3rd down and 7. Atkinson is under center here. He steps back, gets perfect protection, throws deep, perfect pass, and it's caught over Hicks. Oh my goodness. What a play by Atkinson, throwing it perfectly. Throws it over the middle to the tight end. Makes a big play for the 1st down. Oh my. Giants are rumbling here. Can they continue this? Atkinson drops back, and he's going to take it himself. The veteran slides and gets the first down. The 20-year vet at quarterback. He was going to retire after last season, but he had such a good season, he wanted to come back for one more. Now Brady Vaughn goes up the middle and gets stopped at the goal line. Like, literally the goal line. There's not much to go here for the touchdown. They're down by 11 points. Atkinson under center, gives it to Brady Vaughn on the counter. He fights through one tackle, fights through another, and gets the touchdown. He reached out his hand just enough to break the plane. Giants are only going to be down by 4 now. Fine, under pressure, throws to the left side to Welker, who's wide open, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 48. Dragons need to keep driving the ball here. Just beating this Giants defense up, and he had a guy wide open down the field, but he throws it to Cusco instead. They're able to take advantage of this defense. Can they continue? Fine, under no pressure, throws over the middle to Shepard, who makes the catch in traffic. What a play for Shepard. Again, having a humongous game. Now Aikens getting some blocking here, takes it down the sideline, touchdown! Right through the plane, and Aikens puts another touchdown on his career, playing this game almost out of reach for the Giants. Down by 11 points again. What can the Giants do here to respond? Atkinson drops back. No pressure. Throws it to Carnitas down the left side of the field near the 50. Second down and 10. Atkinson drops back again. No pressure. Throws to the right side to Carnitas again, who runs out of bounds after the route. Atkinson again drops back. Third down and 8. Throws over the middle. It's almost intercepted by the linebacker, Hamlet. And again, Atkinson going for it on 4th and 8. He gets sacked! Oh my goodness, what a sack by the first round pick right there. And Fine sits in the pocket, throws over the middle, and the game might be over here with another touchdown to Mauricio Shepard. Brandon Dorsey had that amazing sack on Atkinson that led to the Dragons having the ball back, throwing another touchdown to Mauricio Shepard. This Dragons team cannot be stopped this game. Now Atkinson under pressure trying to throw. He's running now and gets tackled by Farmer from behind. This Dragons defense is showing when you face against a slightly less quality team, it seems like they're going to destroy. And again, intercepted by McCarthy after the tip. Will he take it all the way? The speedster does, and that will be another pick six that will end the game for sure. There's no time left for the Giants to do anything. Dragons end up winning 52-27. What an amazing play in game for the Dragons. They're now 1-1 on the season, showing what their offense can do and how Montana Young is now shaping this team already. They were mediocre for so many years with Cameron Scalone. Now we're in the Mike Fine era with Angel Aikens just blowing up the game with 163 yards. If you enjoy this game, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.